Alrighty gang, so taper has started and I'm trying to find out what I got in me here. So we're gonna basically hit all of our warm-ups and then all of our planned attempts. Gonna do that for squat, bench, and deadlift today. The plan is warm-ups, openers, second attempts, and then I always plan 2 third attempts, an A and a B. B if I'm being conservative, A if I'm being aggressive. I've already done all my warm-ups, so this is my planned opener. There we go. That was about right. Slow-ish, but still very doable. Never a doubt that I didn't have it. So I am a big chicken. This is not what I have planned for my second attempt. This is 5 pounds lighter. Planned for my second attempt, 390 pounds. But that last rep that I just did was a tiny bit slower than I would like it to be. 390 is essentially 25 pounds heavier. I'm going 385. So used to be I would just go at it with reckless abandon. Anymore, I'm a little bit more of a chicken. Well, it's probably a good thing I didn't do 390. I don't know that I would have got it. Man, it sucks to get old. One thing this prep has taught me is humility. Used to hit loads like this even like 8 years ago, doubles and triples. And I mean, you saw it, there was no way I was gonna double that. That was at least an RPE 9.5. That's all I got today. I'm gonna adjust the plan. Stinks getting old, but hey, at least I'm in here, right? It's discouraging, but at least I'm in here. So squat's done. I'm really only 5 pounds off of what I was doing last year. Last year during my taper, I hit 390 for a doable single. Probably wasn't as grindy as that one that I just did at 385. But nonetheless, I mean, I'm 5 pounds off, so I'll take it. I'm healthy, that's good. This prep compared to last prep, I may not be quite as strong, but I'm a whole lot healthier. The only complaints is a little quad strain here a little bit that hasn't really hindered me, and some elbows that flare up every now and then. Right now doing good though, so this is my opener, 102 kilos, right around in there, 220, 225. I do wear my belt when I bench so I can get my t-shirt tightened. Beautiful. Well, my squat may not be all that great. My bench is doing good, really good. Second attempt. 242 and a half, 110 kilos. So got 240 on the bar. Got these little magnetic plate mates. I'm gonna tack that on there. And do 242 and a half. Very good. That was my third attempt last year at the USAPL World Masters Cup. All right, last one. This is my third attempt, 257 and a half. 260 is probably about my ceiling right now. So that'll be my third attempt. That is what I call my A, my aggressive attempt. Should be able to get this. It'll be a grinder, don't get me wrong. I'll have to make sure I push all the way to the end. Keep my feet back purchased and butt down. Feet are down, can't get my butt up. Yep, that was about how I expected it. Okay, good. So squat didn't exactly go to plan, but bench right according to plan. Well, sorry about that, y'all. So that was my first attempt. 445. This is my second. 465. All right, not bad. Darn it, I was really hoping that 500 would be my third B attempt. I don't think I'm getting 500. We're gonna go 480. Pick this shit up, let's go. Darn it anyway. Well, we got it, but man, it sucks to get old. Alrighty, gang, so at this point, I was getting my competition gear. And last year they yelled at me for having ratty-tatty wrist wraps and knee sleeves. So this year I got new ones. However, I switched to A7 gear this year. I like their white stuff that they've got. Ordered me a brand new pair, white A7 knee sleeves, thinking to myself, well, I wear a small in SBDs, I'll just order a small in A7. It should be the same, right? Nope. Learn from my mistake. Look at the sizing chart. I didn't even see the sizing chart. Little pull down. So I got everything but my competition knee sleeves, which hopefully the next session I should have. I have done all my warm-ups. Opener, here we go. Not sure what to think about that. Super doable, but not quite how I would want an opener to look. Or at least what I'm thinking it should look like right now. The film did not look that bad at all. In fact, really, it looked pretty darn good. This is my second attempt. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. This is 385. This is my second attempt. It's gonna feel heavy on my back. I know it already. So, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your help, sir. Thank you. Wow. Well, but all I can say about that is we did it. I'm gonna have to think about these attempts a little bit more. Now we're on the bench. Moving on, got my warm-ups all done for bench. This is my opener. About 100, 102 and a half, equal to about 220, 225. Still having trouble with these freaking wraps. Man, they got a lot of loops in them. So on the meet day, I will not take a hand off. I will lift off myself. Well, if nothing else, I can be happy about my bench. It's a narrow grip. It's not quite as strong as it used to be, but it's stronger than it was last year. So I will take that. That felt borderline easy. Second attempt. I'm just gonna go right into it. 242. And there we go. Everything feels fine. I don't even really feel like I need a break. That first one was pretty darn easy. Hence why you always get in your gear that you plan on lifting, especially if it's new, before the day of the meet. All right, second attempt, which today is all I'm doing. All right, not bad. Not as good as last time, but not bad. I'll take it. Call it a day there. Move on to deadlift. And after further review of that last bench attempt, my butt did come up. I would have swore I felt it stay down, but there is no doubt about it. It came up, so that's a little bit discouraging. Nonetheless, luckily today is not competition day. This is opener on deadlift. I've already done all the warm-ups. This is 445 pounds. Darn it. Man, I feel weak as a kitten today. That didn't feel good at all. That was 446. The next one's supposed to be 465. And I do not need a grinder like I did on my squat. So it sucks, but I'm gonna call it a day. You know, one thing that just occurred to me that I did not think about earlier, I had a new low weigh-in today. I have brought up food and I've kept it up to about 2,500 calories a day on average for the last about 17 days. This morning, I was a new low. I was this prep low. I was 162.6 pounds. And when I was doing my warm-ups, the bar did feel funny on my shoulders. Maybe that's got a little something to do with it, because shoot, I just did this just a few days ago and it didn't feel anything like this. It sucks, but you know what? We're lifting. That's all that matters. At least we know where we stand, and then we know what we can do on competition days. So, gang, I'm gonna call it good. Alright, gang, so this is the second to the last workout. Today it's just openers, just working up to openers. Got my warm-ups done. Well, my opener's 363. And this is 365. So as you can plainly see, I got my proper fitting knee sleeves. Got the same, maybe just a tiny bit looser than my SBD sleeves that I had. That is the way opener should probably feel. Next workout is going to be just the last warm-up, and the plan is going to be that for the opener, 385 for the second attempt, which is what I ground really, really hard the other day, and then either 396 or 401 for the third, depending on how the second one felt. So, done with that, we're going to move on to bench. Alrighty, so this is the opener. 100 is going to be the opener, 100 kg, that's 220. And this is obviously like 225-ish. I'm like 95% sure that I got my butt down. So this is my opener. I've done all my warm-ups. You remember this one the other day. Very discouraging grinder. Much better, much better. Okay, that builds the confidence right there. It's tempting to do another one, just a little bit heavier. It's very tempting. In fact, that Brad of about probably 10 or 15 years ago would have, but you gotta take your wins. The only thing left now, gang, is I'm going to hit my last warm-ups on both squat and bench on Wednesday, and then we fly out Thursday, and then the meet's on Saturday. That'll be a wrap on this prep. It's been frustrating, but fun for me. Take care now.